I hope you're all doing well. I'll take the glasses off. There's always a glare from the light. I have been down to Camper Hollow, this winter and last fall a few times. I did take some video in the fall a little bit, and I'm going to just do some clips. I got kind of cut off. Something's going on with the camera and stuff, but I'll try to get as much in as I can. And I'm going to do some other stuff here at home too, and because I haven't done anything with the channel in a while. I have another channel I've been working on a bit, and that's going a bit, but I thought, why neglect this one, and I really would like to focus on this a bit too. I live in a tiny place, but it's comfortable for me, and I'm going to show you a little bit about my lifestyle and do some clips about that and stuff too that I took. I don't know if I'll get everything all in this video, but I'll put a few things in here and see how it goes, and I'll just kind of work on the clips I have and get them in here. So stay tuned, and it's good to see you again. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I have a lot coming up. Made it down here all right. I think this is the first live video that I've done down in this area, and I just love it out here in the mountains, in the woods and that. And that's my truck behind me that I bought recently, and a good truck. And but I'm gonna take you on a little bit of a tour around here and explain a little bit. Then I'm going to head back up the road and help some people up there. And thanks for watching. Hope you'll subscribe, continue to watch. I'll try to do more of these as I'm able, and bring more of the outdoors to you, and a little bit about my life. I took a break from the Camper Hollow channel for a while, thinking on some things and watching other channels and some of the liabilities involved with operating a YouTube channel and stuff. So part of my absence is refocusing these, learning what to do, what not to do, things like that. So basically I'm going to continue this after this point, sporadically. I can't promise it's going to be consistent, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can. Because I love doing this stuff, and I just can't get away from it. And I know for a while I did a video that I was gonna work on the channel, and I have been doing that. And if at all possible, if I could do this every day, this is what I'd be doing. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. I thought I'd do a quick clip. I'm over in the area where I have camped when I come down. Nice area down here. You can see that blue area behind me. That's a tarp covering some of the wood that I cut and split. My dad had pulled a bunch of it out at one point. They took it home to use it. They have a wood burning stove there. But when I had my four-wheel drive truck, I'd pull it right down in here, and the tent would go right in behind me. Put my truck and trailer in here. I had all the camping gear on my little trailer, and pull it down in here. And then the area, an area back over in there where my half-sister and her former husband used to have their camping trailer, and they'd be down here all the time. And it's just a very nice area down here, beautiful, and nice to get away. My dad and his wife are on top of the house working up there, but I tooted the horn as I went by. And so I wanted to do some
video down here from my Camper Hollow channel, and so I'm going to get back to the truck. It's parked up the hill there a little bit, and we'll head back to the house, and I'll talk to you. When I used to have four-wheel drive, now that trailer there belongs to the landowner. That's for hauling his backhoe. The area I camped, actually way down over there, this was another spot. Some other people camped here, and fire pit here. We used to gather here, or had the fire pit I built over there. I'm gonna walk down through here. My brother had come down. He had passed away, unfortunately, due to cancer, and he liked getting back in that area, from what I understand. And we're gonna have a little bit of water in here, which doesn't happen all the time, so we got a little path through here. Sometimes it floods that path too. And my winter camping shots were actually that little tent I put right over in that area. We got a little water in here. Sometimes we have it, but yeah, it's a little bit puddly right in here. A little water, so I'll walk over this way a little bit on the higher side. We get some prickers in there, which is normal. But when I had my four-wheel drive, I would back it right in through here. And other pictures I have are right in this area, right here. And I've got a fire pit, as you can see, right in this area that I built a while back, a few years back. And been sitting there a while. Good fire pit, good location, because the you know, it's an open area. Trees are, you know, away from it. And I had cut and split a bunch of wood a while back. My tarp is still on it. I don't know what that stuff is. I know the landowner had been down here taking some of it out too. So there's one of my tarps is laying down there with stuff on top of it. Must be covering a little part of it. That was a big tarp I had, because I had left that may be the 40-foot tarp I had left that. So I still got a good bit of firewood under there, and it's got to be pretty dry by now. It's actually better to use clear plastic, because under there, you know, all kinds of things can live in there. But when you use clear plastic, you know, it keeps the ants and bugs and everything from going in there. That's one of the things that I learned. And those pictures that I use sometimes with the canoe when I was catching black bass are right out here. This is actually kind of a marshy kind of lake, I would call it. The beavers had dammed this up quite a few years back, and this area became all flooded, and for a long time it's you know, been wet like this. But you can take a small boat out there, and there's black bass out there, and in the early spring they're jumping like crazy out there. Oh, look at there, a little chipmunk just ran across there. Oh, there's a little boat right down in there. Somebody left there, and it got wet. I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's the landowners or what that is, but I've been there for a while. I don't remember seeing that when I was here last, and it's been, I don't know, 2-3 years since I've been here. I don't know why that would be left there like that. There's been a while. You can tell there's stuff growing in it, but I'd bring my canoe right down here, launch it right at that point, because that was pretty easy to do with that log along there. It almost acted like a dock. But that's a nice area out there. I've got a lot of the photos that I use are right here from this area. There's a lot of beautiful scenery, and that goes over. There's another home over in there, vacation home for somebody, and it's not bad this time of year. Middle of summer, it gets pretty hot and really buggy. There's a few bugs now, but not bad. And this actually time of year when I prefer camping down here in the fall, you know, when the temperatures start to drop. And that marsh goes way back there. There's more. Same property owner that has this has that area back there too. They're building a home on it. And but this is like a sanctuary down here. This is my little home away from home that I haven't been to you know, and forever, even when I came down this past winter, like I mentioned before, I didn't even get down this area. The winter was just too harsh down here. It was bitter cold. You didn't want to be out, and I just basically, you know, went from where I was into the truck and headed over to the job I was doing down here. But I've lived right here for a couple weeks in a tent, very comfortable, you know, and worked out in this area too, and that's nice. Just beautiful out here. So now I thought they had said there was a house been built across the road. I was thinking it was up over that way, but I don't see anything there. And unless they meant in another spot, I haven't really gone over there to look. But unless it sits back away, so I'll have to look again. But this is just right down here. It's beautiful. I've camped down here. It was 20 degrees out. My little tent that I used for the winter was pitched right in there somewhere. And but it was 70 degrees inside that tent. I put a tarp over it. And you know, I'm not going to recommend heating a tent. So there's different ways to do that safely. I'm not going to explain how I do it, just for, you know, safety precautions, so don't ask me. And there's different ways to do that. You'll need to find that on your own and figure out how you're going to do it, okay? Some people camp in the winter and don't even use a heater. You know, they just bundle up real good, how, you know, whatever. But this is just beautiful down here. And when I had the four-wheel drive, I'd pull it right down in here and actually pull right back in there and have my wood on there that I cut and split and dropped it off right in there, because the tent would be sitting up here. I couldn't drive it through here. I'd wiggle my way through these trees. That was a nice thing about having the four-wheel drive, but I didn't get it on this truck. I got made sure I had a trailer towing package on this one, because once I go into semi-retirement, Lord willing, I want to buy that cargo trailer and, you know, make that so it's livable in there. Thanks for watching, and I'll do some more clips here before too long while I'm here, at least get in what I can, and I'll show you a bit more, hopefully. So that's what the area looks like that I call Camper Hollow, and it's a nice area. I'm not sure exactly what's going to go on like within the upcoming year or whatever like that. I haven't been looking at camping trailers because one of the things, as I'm getting older now, I've lost my energy for doing all those tent setups, and after being worn out at the end of the week from working, you know, I'm just pretty much ready to sit down in my recliner and not do anything. So I'm thinking about, you know, what to do next. And as anybody who's in their 60s knows, you know, the body slows down. And I still got some energy. It's not like, you know, I'm a deadbeat, but I'm not exactly 50 years old or 40 years old anymore. And I have been looking at travel trailers and things like that. I'm working on you know, what the payment would be and stuff like that, and how soon I think, you know, I want to buy one, you know, if I'm going to buy one, things like that, because I think that will be a good option for me. One of the things I've wanted to do is go down south in the winter for about 4 months, and I have to be honest, I am getting tired of the cold New York winters. So you know, I'm thinking along those lines, and there's a lot of people even from up here that, you know, go down there for the winter. 2 homes. I'm not sure I can afford 2 homes, but some of the places that are not, you know, like real tourist areas and stuff like that, the lot rent for a trailer, you know, isn't real high. I've seen them as low as $200 in Florida. Of course, that's, like I say, not in the scenic or tourist areas. That's still up in the Panhandle. And I have an aunt and uncle that have a place down there too. I think they bought a trailer. I haven't been down there, so I haven't seen it. But they leave one car up here and one car down there, and
you know, they leave a set of clothes there, and they basically fly back and forth now. They don't drive back and forth. I mean, they're up there in years, you know, they're in their 70s, so they leave the travel to Delta or whoever they use, you know, and but I want to drive back and forth. I still got the energy to do that, but that won't be for a while. I'm looking at like maybe 5.5 years before or well, even longer than that, 6.5, because I can get my full retirement in another 5.5 years. So if I you know, work another year beyond that, and if I could still do what I know, I've learned not to anticipate anything, and that's why I say if. It's a big if, especially when we get old and not, you know, knowing what our energy level is going to be like in 5 years anymore. So, but you know, we still have to have a dream. We still have to have a vision, and so I'm thinking that if I still have the energy to work another year beyond that, which I hope I do, at least productively, I'll still continue to be busy. And if I can do that, I'll, you know, hopefully be able to save enough money to pay cash for a travel trailer. If that works out. I'm already saving money now toward that. So I'll see how that goes. And so if I can buy one sooner than that, I may end up doing that too. And I think that would be a good move. And I thought, what am I going to do, you know, when I go full retirement? I still want to stay busy, and I thought, why not just, you know, work the Camper Hollow YouTube channel and to focus on that and do stuff. And, you know, that would be doable, I think. A lot of people still have, you know, energy into their 70s to camp. What do? You sit there and talk or have a campfire and stuff. I mean, there'd be stuff, other stuff I'd be doing too. And sometimes you can find a campground where you can work for the campground. So a lot of thoughts going on in my mind. And I know this is a longer video than what I usually do, but I wanted to, you know, get some stuff on this and get it out there and show you the area, you know, where I've been camping for a while and stuff. And it's possible I'll, you know, buy a travel trailer and put that down there. You know, that spot where the owner's trailer is, I'm sure I could probably get him to find another spot, and I could park a trailer in there. And it's a nice area for fishing. You know, we get black bass down there. And thinking of buying another boat. I sold my canoe, and I'm going to get something a little more portable, easier, you know, because I don't have the dog now that I did. And so if I get just a kayak or a little John boat or something like that, it's enough to get me out there, and I can sit around and fish all day and just pull in black bass. So at least, you know, up to my limit. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'm going to try to work on more. I had just been in limbo for a while, not sure what direction I was heading because of, you know, because life happens. So, and but I don't want to get away from this. I still get down there. You know, it's not that I haven't been there. I just haven't been doing many videos. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you again soon.